guys, welcome back to my channel. And this video is going to be a story time on how okay, this is going to be a trigger warning for a lot of people. It does have essay and stuff involved in it. I'm not going to be getting too in depth into it, but it's a trigger warning on the story time. The story time is going to be how my mom and my grandma forced me to keep my daughter. And when I say force me to keep my daughter, I mean force me to keep my daughter. Let's get into it. So it literally goes, I don't know what day it was, but it was, I know the year was 2020. It was like August of 2020. Was it wintertime? No, I think it's when COVID hit, like a little bit before COVID, literally right before COVID hit, I think March or something. I don't even remember for real, but I know it was 2020. And I was literally, me and my mom was leaving Walmart because we went to go get a pregnancy test to see if I was pregnant, because I was wondering where the fuck my cycle went. And I told my mom to buy me a pregnancy test. She talking about, I knew the whole time. No. So we leave at McDonald's, right? Because I go use McDonald's to go to the bathroom and pee on the pregnancy test. And then I end up going back outside. Have the pregnancy test, I literally took about 2 of them. I took 2 or 3 of them. I think all of them were positive. I asked my mom. She asked me what she said. What you want to do? Do you still talk to your baby daddy? Do you do this? I literally, because I texted him. I was texting him the entire time. I wasn't getting no response. I wasn't getting no nothing. And y'all will know that. Y'all will understand why I ain't getting no response soon. But I was texting him. I was sending him pictures, everything. He was just, what are you going to do? I can't have another kid right now. What are you going to do? And just leaving me undelivered. Like, he just kept asking me what I was going to do. He said he wanted nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. Kept saying his mom's going to kick him out. That was not the case. But any other way. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just so shaky. I'm so shaky and so, because I've never told this story. I've never told anybody this story. But I don't know where I'm getting the courage to put it on YouTube, but anyway. But like I said, he's just sitting there. I'm sitting him the pregnancy test. I'm telling him I'm pregnant. Nigga, I know it's yours. I know it's yours. The only motherfucker I've been with. And I'm going to tell y'all how I know it's his. But yeah, I'm telling him how it's his. And I don't know what I'm going to do. He's asking me what I'm going to do. My mom's sitting there. When I tell y'all this is the happiest I've seen my mom. She's never told me, I love you. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. None of that shit. Let alone smile at me. But when I tell y'all this is the happiest I've ever seen that woman. That was the happiest I've ever seen her. Was seeing that positive ass pregnancy test. I'm sitting there looking sad in the face. I turned my phone towards her, showing her the text messages between me and my baby daddy. I'm like, look, he don't want nothing to do with it. So what am I finna do? I said, he don't want nothing to do with it, so I don't want nothing to do with it. I said, no, I don't know. I'm literally not in the headspace. I don't have the mental capacity to bring a kid into this world right now. I said, you won't even let me work. I can't drive. I don't have no job. I didn't even finish high school, and you want me to sit here and raise a kid? And she just looked at me, well, I did it, and I'm fine. I said, I don't care. I'm not you. That has nothing to do with me. Fuck. Like, she just kept saying, oh, I don't know. Well, this and that and the other. I don't know. Well, we're just going to talk to your grandma. We're going to just go to Granny's house and see what she can say about it. When I tell y'all I sat back in that seat and got mad, I told her no. She's not going to talk to me. She said, we're going to drive to my grandma's house to see if she can talk you into keeping it. I'm like, she's not going to talk me into doing anything. I'm telling you right now, I don't want nothing to do with a kid right now. I'm not even okay up here. And you want me to raise a kid? And I was like sitting there thinking, bro, I just came to you last week saying that I wanted to kill myself. Because the week prior to that, I was in my room, literally just sitting there crying. My sisters didn't know what's wrong, but they were just sitting there. They were like, Mom, Jasmine is crying, this and that and the other. She ain't give a fuck. She ain't give a fuck. And she asked me what I was crying for. I said, I didn't want to be here anymore. And she said something, I forgot what the hell she said, but it wasn't no genuine ass response, or I would have remembered it. It wasn't nothing genuine. I just remember I was in that room sitting there crying, saying how I didn't want to be here anymore because I don't have friends. I'm not able to do anything. Like, I don't want to deal with this shit no more. No. What's the point? And I forgot, like I said, I don't remember what the hell she said. I'm pretty sure it wasn't nothing hopeful because, like I said, I don't remember what the fuck she said. So it wasn't nothing to remember, evidently. But fast forward to that, find out I'm a week later, fast forward past that, a week later, I find out that I'm pregnant. Anyways, I'm sitting there telling her, like I said, we're on the way to my grandma's house. I'm like, bro, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I do not want this shit. Literally told this bitch last week that I did not want to be here. And now she's sitting here expecting me to be a mom. because she raised kids and she did it since she's fine. Since she did it and she's fine. No, whole time she wasn't fine because when I tell y'all, oh, it's so many story times along to that connection. But when that little I did it, I'm fine excuse, no, bitch, you're still broke. You still don't have your own shit to this day. Like, having multiple kids in a row was probably the worst thing you could have done for yourself. Honestly. Knowing you were broke, girl, bye. Girl, bye. No. Anyways. No, that shit just blew me. So we're literally driving to my grandma's house. We get to my grandma's house. My grandma's like, what? What's wrong? Because it's just me and my mom with her. Or me and my mom at her house instead of the entire family. Like, with me and my siblings, like how it usually is. She was like, what's wrong? Automatically thinking something is wrong. When whole time it is. She ended up just giving her the pregnancy test, telling her, oh, we just found out that Jesinee's pregnant. My grandma happy as fuck too. I'm like, why are y'all so happy? This shit is not cute. Like, that's one of the only things that pissed me off is how nobody was mad. I was the only one mad. Everybody telling me to chill out. Like, why are y'all so happy about this? Like, that's the only thing that pissed me off with my family. Why the fuck were y'all so happy? And why was none of y'all concerned about my mental and my well-being, what the fuck I wanted to do with my life? Anyways, like I said, we walk into my grandma's house, give her the pregnancy test. She happy as fuck. I'm the only one. Like I said, we end up taking off my shoes, taking off my coat, make our way over to the couches because the living room was right there as soon as you walk in. We sit down. She's like, what y'all come over here for? What y'all need to say? Whatever. We hand her the pregnancy test. She's sitting there smiling. I'm going to be a grandma. And then Keisha saying, yeah. And then I'm saying, I don't even know if you're going to be a grandma. Like, y'all keep sitting here saying I'm going to keep this baby when I literally told you I was going to kill myself a week ago. Like, I literally tried. No, scratch that. I tried to commit a week ago and I failed. I don't even think I never told anybody this. I committed a week prior, tried to commit a week prior, ended up failing. And the reason why I didn't tell nobody this shit is because if I would have told that goofy ass, they would have been like, it's a sign. It's a sign for you to keep the baby. No, bitch. It's what the fuck I wanted to do with my life. No. Point blank period. I wanted nothing to do with motherhood. Seeing what the fuck my family went through. Seeing what the fuck my aunties went through. Seeing what the fuck my mama put herself through over a nigga. You think I wanted kids? Fuck no. Literally growing up and raising and watching everybody else's babies and kids. Cut that shit. I wanted nothing to do with any kids. Already, scratch that. It's not even the fact that I didn't want anything to do with any kids being raised on watching everybody else's kids. Being raised in a home I was raised in. Raising my siblings 25-8, getting no freedom. Couldn't go out with my friends. Couldn't even go anywhere to do anything to make friends. Couldn't make friends, couldn't do anything my entire life, but you want me to sit here and raise a kid. Couldn't do sports, couldn't go to college like I wanted to, couldn't go to prom like I wanted to, but you want me to sit here and be a mom. Like, when I tell y'all, it pissed me off so bad, because everybody was just sitting there looking at me like I'm stupid. Like, I was just stupid. I was like, no. Because I think later down the line, I ended up getting in contact. No, Isaac ended up getting in contact with me again. He was like, I really can't have no second kid right now, this and that, the other. I said, I'm not even worried about that. I don't want no fucking kid. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you got going on. I don't want no kid right now. I have nothing I don't got nothing going on for myself. Nothing to my name. No ring on this finger. Bitch, I'm 17. What the fuck do I look like being a mom right now? Like, it just pissed me off because I felt like I was unheard as fuck. Like, nobody listened to a damn thing I said. Nobody listened to anything I said. Never told my auntie I wanted a baby shower. I never told anybody none of that shit. Because I never told any of them that I wanted this baby. They decided to do what they thought was going to help benefit me and put me... Whatever the fuck they thought. In reality, I already know what the fuck it was. I already know what the fuck it was. It literally took me it had to take me to get older to realize that my mom forcing me to keep that baby, forcing me to keep my daughter. It was a manipulation tactic. Because she didn't want me doing better than her at the age I was. Because I didn't tell y'all. I think by the time my mama was 17, 18, me and Gianna was here, I think. Literally me and my sister. It's like she wanted me to have Amora for me to purposely struggle because she struggled. When nobody told your fast ass to have all them goddamn kids. But get mad at granny. Fuck, I don't even know what the hell you took it out on me for. I had nothing to do with that. And if I knew life was going to be like this, floating on a rock, arguing with people over skin color and who's bigger and who's slimmer or who's got a fatter ass and who doesn't, if this was going to be the reality that I was going to set foot in, I would have told you myself to abort me. 110% you have my goddamn consent. Bars. But no. Fuck no. Like, I would never, that's why I fought, like, literally from that day on. Like, literally seeing that positive pregnancy test, seeing how my mama and my grandma reacted when I said I didn't want no kids and that we were thinking about adoption. Because that was one of the first things he said was something about adoption. I was like, bro, we're going to have to do that because I'm not raising no kid right now. I'm not raising no kid right now. I have nothing going on for myself. Almost died last week. No, bro. I don't want no kid right now. Fuck do I look like? No. Literally growing up around baby mamas, surrounding my entire family is baby mamas. And them bitches forced me to be one. Maybe my mom. You forced me to struggle because your bitch ass struggled. And you didn't have to do that. Not at all. And then you're sitting there wondering why I don't talk to you. Or that I'm mean or I'm evil. Whatever the fuck you say. Who's really the evil one? Because in reality, that's crazy as fuck. Because you didn't want me to get as far, or you didn't want to see me doing better than you. That's what the fuck you should want, dumb bitch. I'm your daughter. And if you didn't want that for me, you shouldn't have had me. You shouldn't have been having sex. You shouldn't have been out there doing all that. Like, I literally can't comprehend it. It literally pisses me off. It pisses me off, overly. Overly pisses me off. Because as of right now in my life, I feel like that I'm so behind. I have nothing going on. Because of how my mom just is. Like, and it's not that I'm blaming everything on my mom. Everything literally ties back to how I grew up. Everything starts at home. Everything ties back from the start. It just blows me overly. Like, that's why I don't talk to family. It's literally why I don't talk to family. They make it seem like I'm just so mean and I'm so evil and I just always have an attitude. No. Every single one of y'all had me fucked up. Overly. Didn't even care to think about what the fuck I wanted for myself. Like, oh, you're going to be just like Keisha. You're going to be just like Keisha. Y'all wanted to push that narrative on me so motherfucking bad. Like, be so for real. Do you wonder why I don't talk to any of y'all? Literally none of y'all. And it's going to stay that way because I can't do it. I cannot. It's just the fact that I literally had a plan for myself. Like I said, literally sitting there telling this woman, I literally told her, gave her the pregnancy test, found out I was pregnant. Oh, I'm going to be a grandma? I said, no, you're not going to be a grandma because I don't even know if I want to keep it. I'm telling you no. She said, what do you mean you don't want to keep it? And she looked at my mom. My mom was like, well, she said she doesn't want to keep it because she doesn't have this. She doesn't have this. You don't need that. You got family. I got mad and I told her that I didn't want to keep the baby because I didn't have a job. I didn't have a car. I didn't know how to drive. I'm still in high school. She told me I didn't need to worry about any of that because I had family. And when I tell y'all none of these motherfuckers will watch her so I can get a day or a piece to myself now, this is what the fuck I mean by saying pro-choice. This is why I'm always pro-choice. Because it's just crazy how fast they switch up. You don't have no village, no nothing. Do it with no friends, no support, no family, no nothing. Literally nothing. I'm trying not to cry, but literally nothing. To this day, I have nothing. I lost everything trying to keep it. It just blows me. It just overly blows me because I'm overly tired of being on the strongest shoulders list. Overly blown to that shit. Fuck it. Take me off that motherfucker. But it just makes no sense. how these motherfuckers literally sat here and forced me to keep this baby. But as soon as I call, asking him to keep her for a night or for a weekend because I need time to myself and I'm going fucking insane, everybody busy. Everybody got something to do. I'm just fully convinced my family wanted to see me struggle. Fully convinced. Because in everything, I have no help, no support. And when I say in everything, as soon as I got pregnant with Amora, as soon as I gave birth to Amora, bro, as soon as I gave birth to Amora, I got home and my mom was telling me to hurry up and file my taxes so I can get my money and so I can get the fuck out of her house. I was only 17. Didn't know nothing about filing taxes. Didn't know nothing about nothing. Because she wouldn't teach me shit. Didn't know anything about fucking anything. Everything I know now I had to teach myself or I had to find out the fucking hard way. Because any questions I asked, any advice I would ask for, I would not get it. I would have to go fucking find it or Google it. Literally moved out around, 18, 19? Literally moved out, I think at 18. 17, because I was with my girlfriend at the time. Yeah, I was with my ex at the time. So, I was with my, at the time, girlfriend. So I ended up moving out and going with her. And then, like I said, I'm pretty sure she could recall the whole goddamn thing. She know my mom was a crazy ass bitch too. Her and her sister know. The bitch literally tried to call the cops on me for having my own kid. That's another story time. Anyways, like I said, I moved out, I think literally about a couple months after I came home with her. She would get mad at me for not being at home or not doing this, acting like my daughter was her kid. Like I said, that's a whole nother story time. But it was so many things that she would turn around and use this goddamn kid as a fucking manipulation tactic for me. Because she wanted to see me struggle. And when I say she wanted to see me struggle, yes, I would get a job. Yes, I would keep a job. And yes, I would fucking pay my bills, have my own apartment and shit. But doing all that, having a 2-year-old or having a fucking, literally having a baby, worrying about paying bills, worrying about finishing high school, that is a lot for a 17-year-old person. Literally. That is so fucking much. When I was late on rent, when we needed groceries, when I needed gas money, nobody was there. Nobody was there. The only time the motherfuckers was there was when they wanted to watch her. And that would be it. Yeah, they take her, but I would still be hungry. Yeah, they take her for me, but my lights would still get cut off. Yeah, they take her for me, but I still needed to pay this little bit of money that I needed for my rent. That didn't mean shit. In my head, they only made sure she was straight. And that's fine, because it's your first grandchild. But am I not your daughter too? It's just, I don't know. Like I said, that's why I don't talk to them. When I told y'all, I sat on that couch bawling my fucking eyes out. Because I was waiting for him to text back. I said, do you think adoption would be a good idea? He said, yeah, adoption would be a good idea. And I said, I'm doing adoption. I said, I'm going to put her in adoption because I don't have it right now. I'm not going to bust my ass for something that's not even here yet. Like, I'm not doing that. No. I'm not overly growing up fast because you want me to be a mom because your bitch ass was a mom at your age. What the fuck? Like, that shit made me so mad. And then when my grandma got a mad look on her face, started saying, oh, we don't give up babies. I just broke down because from right then and there, that look she gave me, I knew I was going to be doing every goddamn thing by myself when that baby got here. I knew I was going to be doing everything by myself. I knew I was going to struggle. I knew I was going to lose a lot of shit. I literally saw everything. So I just sat there and broke down and started crying. They're like, what you crying for? What you crying for? What the fuck do you mean, what am I crying for? The life that I've never even started is completely over. After growing up in this raggedy ass funky house, never having no time to myself, sharing this little ass room with my two bean-headed ass sisters who can't stay out of my shit for the life of them. Literally raising them and watching my baby cousins all my summers. Not doing no programs, not doing nothing fun. Being around kids 25-8 and raising kids 25-8, what the fuck makes you think I want to have my own? Like I said, I started crying because I literally saw my entire life that hasn't even started gone. Gone. And I was fucking right. Yeah, I finished high school, but I didn't finish high school how I wanted to. I had to do the shit online because I couldn't fucking walk upstairs because I couldn't fucking breathe. Fucking asthma was kicking my ass. Fucking got preeclampsia. Stayed in the hospital for like a week after I gave birth because I could have fucking had a seizure and fell out and died. Literally missed out on prom. Didn't go to no football games, no bad. I literally missed out on my entire teenage experience and my entire young adult experience worrying about a goddamn kid that I never wanted. Never wanted. Growing up, I was too busy worrying about my siblings and worrying about my fucking baby cousins. I didn't have no time to worry about the kid and me. Worrying about what the fuck I wanted to do, what the fuck I wanted to eat. It sucks fucking ass. It sucks fucking ass. Being 22 years old, not having a social life, not having any friends, not having any family. It's hard. It's definitely hard. But it's just crazy because it's my own family who did me like that. And anytime I think about reaching out to my family or just wanting to see them, can't even do it. Because 17-year-old me did not deserve that. I'm not even trying to sit here and cry because I just did my face. But 17-year-old me did not deserve that shit, bro. And yes, I'm 22. Yes, it was 4 or 5 years ago. This is my entire life that I'm dealing with. I deal with this shit on a daily. When I say I deal with this shit on a daily, to this day, I still can't go out and have a night to myself without worrying about a fucking babysitter. I don't have any friends. I don't have any family. It's not one person I can pick up my phone and call, and it's guaranteed that they'll answer and pick up that damn phone because I'm calling them. Like, it's definitely hard, but it is what it is. As hard as it should be sometimes, I just sit here and look at it as it is what it is because I can't change it. God knows if I wanted to change it, I fucking would, but it is what it is. I guess I just have to wait and see what life brings out, I guess. Wait and see what life holds because when I say it's so much, y'all, it's so much. Like I said, I met my baby daddy at the time. We were boyfriend and girlfriend. Then we just started, he just got distant as fuck out of nowhere. Started to fall off. Then randomly one night he came over asking me to spend the night. I let him in, think nothing of it. That night he literally completely takes advantage of me. And literally from that night we stopped talking. We literally lose contact and don't ever talk. Other than me telling him I'm pregnant and that we decided to do adoption. Literally that. And on top of that, I didn't even know that it was rape until I got older. I literally did not know I was SA'd until I was older. Because I didn't have a parent that I can go to and talk to about that. Anytime I asked questions about anything, it would just turn into an argument. And I would get dismissed and sent to my room. It's definitely insane because at the end of the day, all you could want is to call your mom and tell her what the fuck you've been doing all day, what you did all week, what you got planned for yourself in the future. That's literally all I want sometimes. But it's hard to realize. It's just a big ass reminder, hard pill to swallow, that my own mom don't like me. And that's cool. That's completely cool. But there's no way in hell you literally saw me out like that to make me struggle because you struggled. And in order for me to put this all together in my mind, it literally took me I literally realized this shit when I turned 21. I'm 22, so I literally figured this shit out. Bro, And the only reason why it snapped in my head and I literally, she did this shit on purpose, is because I asked her, I was like, why did you never let me do anything when I was a teenager? Why would you never let me leave the house? Why couldn't I go to basketball games? Why couldn't I go to football games? Why couldn't I participate in after school activities? Why did you always keep me at home? She said, you can do whatever you want now. And when I tell her the way she said it, the snobbiest fucking way she said that shit, opened my eyes to how she was doing that shit on purpose. She wanted me to be sneaky. She wanted me to turn around and get pregnant back to back to back like her fast ass. But no, bitch, I'm smarter than you. You think I'm finna sit here and have 4 or 5 kids after the nigga left me the first time? No, you dumb bitch. It only takes one time. And no, I'm not judging anybody that has 4 or 5 kids. Everybody's situation is different. I'm talking about my mama. She know what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit. There's no way in hell you let these niggas get your ass 5 times. Like, you were dumb. Overly dumb. Poor coochie management. But in all seriousness, that's literally why I don't talk to them. That's why I don't talk to them. I don't plan on reaching out. I don't plan on talking to them. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. But it just blows me because, like, damn. And that's one thing I'm going to make sure is that my daughter, that shit ended with me. No. No. No, no, no. I'm not being no grandma at 27, 28, 29. No. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. No. You come home pregnant in my house after I raised you not to be no thought like that, you're not coming back in my shit. Because I'm not raising no more kids. No. My daughter will be better than how I was. Not saying that I was sneaky or anything. Like I said, I've never snuck out. The only time I snuck out was to go fucking have a bonfire at my neighbor's house with my sister. But literally, no. I was never no fast-ass person. I was always worried about my goddamn school and my books. It's not a class that I fucking failed. I was literally an honor roll student. Like, it just blows me. Because it literally, family can literally be your own enemy sometimes. It be your own fucking family. It can be your own mom. But if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know, comment if you relate, share it with your friends if you think they might relate to it, or if you think they might like it. I do want to thank you for the support I do get on my videos. Even if today's about 4 or 5 views, I appreciate it. Appreciate the little likes too. Thank you for the support. Thank you for watching this all the way to the end if you watched it. And thank you for listening, because like I said, I don't have that person to talk to. There's so much going on in my life. It's a lot. It's crazy, but it's whatever. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh my God.